ठीक है Good afternoon to all the dignitaries and the guests. I seek the permission of Honorable Chief Justice to commence the proceedings. Thank you, Lordship. Honorable Chief Justice, Madam Ritu Palli, Honorable Judges of the High Court of J&K and Ladakh, and the spouses of Honorable Judges, family of Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul, Honorable former Chief Justices of the High Court of J&K and Ladakh, special guests Honorable Mr. Justice R.K. Naidu and Honorable Mr. Justice Talwant Singh, Director General of Police J&K, Divisional Commissioner Jammu, Law Secretary, Senior Additional Advocate General and Law Officers of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Deputy Solicitor Generals of India, High Court Wing Jammu and Srinagar, and Law Officers of Government of India, President J&K High Court Bar Association Jammu, President Kashmir Advocates Association Srinagar, learned senior advocates and members of the bar, other officers from civil and police administration, learned judicial officers, officers and staff of the High Court Registry, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have gathered here to bid farewell to Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul, Judge High Court of J&K and Ladakh, on his Lordship's laying of the robes. On this occasion, I request Ms. Monica Kohli, Senior Additional Advocate General, to deliver her farewell address.
Thank you. Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Palli, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Honorable Ms. Justice Sindhu Sharma, Honorable Mr. Justice Rajneesh Oswal, Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Dhar, Honorable Mr. Justice Javed Iqbal Wani, Honorable Mr. Justice Mohammad Akram Chaudhary, Honorable Mr. Justice Rahul Bharti, Honorable Ms. Justice Moksha Khajuria Kazmi, Honorable Mr. Justice Wasim Sadiq Nargal, Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Sikri, Honorable Mr. Justice Mohammad Yusuf Wani, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Parihar, Honorable Mr. Justice Shehzad Azim, all the retired judges of the Honorable High Court present here, all learned Deputy General, Solicitor Generals of both wings of Honorable High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, learned Principal District Session Judge and other members of the District Judiciary, Registrar General and other members of the Registry, all dignitaries of Police Administration and Civil Administration present here, learned Senior Advocates, former Presidents of the Bar and President of the Bar Association and other esteemed members of the Bar Association, all family members of Honorable Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul and family members of all the other judges of the Honorable High Court, all law officers of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, both wings Jammu and Kashmir, and all other esteemed members of the bar and guests present here. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before this august gathering and speak about Honorable Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul, a judge whose career exemplifies not only judicial competence, but also fairness of mind, warmth of temperament, and unwavering faith in the rule of law. When we speak of judges, we often list positions held and milestones achieved. Yet there are some judges who leave behind something far more lasting than designations, a culture of justice. Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul belongs to that rare category. His Lordship's journey begins in Kashmir, shaped by schooling in Government School Srandu, Government School Kanipura, and later Government High Secondary School Anantnag. He pursued his graduation in science from Government Degree College Anantnag and completed his LLB from University of Kashmir in 1989. These formative years, rooted in public institutions, instilled in him discipline, humility, and a deep understanding of society, qualities that would later reflect unmistakably in his judicial conduct. Then came the undefining rupture of 1990. With the eruption of militancy and turmoil in the valley, his lordship, like thousands of others, was compelled to migrate with his family to Jammu in January that year. Displacement tests conviction. For Justice Koul, it strengthened it. Personal upheaval never translated into bitterness. Instead, it reinforced his belief that institutions must remain steadier than circumstances. Enrolled as an advocate in the J&K Bar Council in 1990, he began practice at the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir under the guidance of senior advocate late Shri Jaswant Singh Kotwal. This phase sharpened his advocacy skills and cultivated discipline, qualities that soon bore fruit. In the KCS judicial examination in 1993, his lordship secured first position, a clear testament to merit, focus, and intellectual clarity. His judicial service commenced in 1995 as Munsif, with his first posting as District Mobile Traffic Magistrate, Udhampur. What followed was a journey through almost every important tier of his subordinate judiciary: Sub-Judge, Batod, the very first Railway Magistrate Jammu, Sub-Judge at Badarwa and Ramban, Municipal Magistrate Jammu, and the Chief Judicial Magistrate Udhampur. Across these diverse postings, one quality consistently stood out: approachability. His courtroom was disciplined yet humane, firm yet never intimidating. Especially for young lawyers, it was a space where one felt encouraged to speak, to argue, and to learn. His lordship possessed a rare and refined sense of humor, never flippant, never misplaced, just enough to ease tension and restore perspective. Often when arguments drifted and emotions rose, a quiet remark from the bench would gently bring everyone back to substance. It was humor that upheld dignity rather than diminished it. Allow me to share a personal anecdote. For me, captures the essence of anecdote, which I have personal experience with my lordships. I was a young lawyer when I started my practice, and at that time, when I appeared before Honorable Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul for the first time, it was a situation when the whispers in the air came that opposite me was a lawyer which was his best friend. I appeared before Mr. Honorable Justice Koul in that he was a district session judge at that time. He argued, he heard us for hours together. And finally, when the judgment came, it was in my favor, which reinstated that faith in us that yes, justice still survives. My lords, further, his lordships possessed a rare, that day Justice Cole did not merely decide a case. He imparted a lesson in judicial independence that stays with a lawyer for life. It reaffirmed faith not just in one judge, but in the institution of justice itself. In 2007, his lordship was elevated as district and session judge. He went on to serve with distinction as additional district and session judge at Kathua, Jammu, Udhampur, principal and district session judge at Anantnag and Kathua, special judge anti-corruption, registrar vigilance of High Court, and principal district judge Jammu. These assignments demanded courage, discretion, and integrity, particularly in vigilance and anti-corruption roles. His lordship discharged these responsibilities with characteristic restraint, never seeking limelight, never compromising principles. Another hallmark of his judicial persona was his encouraging attitude towards juniors at the bar. Many young advocates recall how his lordship allowed them to space to complete their submissions, guiding them through gentle questions rather than sharp interruptions. Correction came without sanction, encouragement without favor. Such judges quietly shape generations. In April 2020, his lordship was elevated as permanent judge of the Common High Court of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, taking oath on 7th April 2020. This elevation was not merely a personal milestone. It was institutional recognition of decades of balanced principle and humane judicial service. Even on the High Court bench, the man remained unchanged. The robe did not alter his temperament. Patience, fairness, and quiet humor continue to define his court. In an age where authority is often confused with loudness, Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul stands as a reminder that true judicial strength lies in calm confidence, that justice did not need spectacle, and then that integrity speaks best in silence. As I conclude, it must be said, while judgments are archived in law reports, values are archived in memory. Justice Cole's legacy will live on in the confidence he instilled in young lawyers, the trust he inspired in litigants, and the dignity he upheld in every courtroom he presided over. As his lordship steps into the next chapter of life, we extend to him our warmest good wishes for continued good health, peace of mind, and fulfillment. May his wisdom continue to guide, his humor continue to lighten, and his presence continue to inspire in whatever role he chooses to embrace in the years ahead. On behalf of all those who have appeared before him, learned from him, and drawn faith from his fairness, we wish Honorable Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul a future filled with dignity, grace, and purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Mr. Nirmal Kotwal, President, J&K High Court Bar Association, Jammu, to deliver his farewell address.
Good afternoon to everybody. Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Palli and Madam Ritu Palli, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Honorable Mrs. Justice Sindhu Sharma, Honorable Mr. Justice Rajneesh Oswal, Honorable Mr. Justice Shri Vinod Chatterji Kaul, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Dhar, Honorable Mr. Justice Javed Iqbal Wani, Honorable Mr. Justice Akram Chaudhary, Honorable Mr. Justice Rahul Bharti, Honorable Mrs. Justice Moksha Khajuria Kazmi, Honorable Mr. Justice Wasim Sadiq Nargal, Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Sekri, Honorable Mr. Justice Muhammad Yusuf Wani, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Paryar, Honorable Mr. Justice Shahzad Azim, all retired honorable judges were present here. Learned Senior Additional Advocate General, Mrs. Monica Kohli, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Mr. Vishal Sharma, and Tahir Majid Samchi from Kashmir. Learned Senior Advocates and former Presidents of the Bar Association, Learned Registrar General and Principal Secretary to Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Mohinder Kumar Sharma, Learned Registrar Judicial, Ms. Swati Gupta, Learned Principal District and Session Judge Jammu, Mr. Rabindranath Vatal, learned judicial officers, all members from civil and police administration, my dear colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and dear family members of Honorable Justice Shri Vinod Chatterji Koul and other honorable judges. All of them are welcomed here. Today we have assembled here to bid farewell to Honorable Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul, who has rendered distinguished service to his cared institution and now demits office after a long and illustrious judicial career. These proceedings provide us an occasion to reflect upon his remarkable journey, acknowledge his invaluable contribution to the justice delivery system, and express our deep sense of gratitude, goodwill, and best wishes on behalf of members of the bar. Honorable Justice Shri Vinod Chatterji Koul is widely respected for his steadfastness, humility, integrity, hard work, fairness, and uprightness, the qualities that have consistently defined his judicial conduct and personal demeanor. His lordship has always commanded the highest regard of the bar and bench alike. My lord was born at village Vanpu, erstwhile district Anantnag, presently district Kulgam. From an early stage, his lordship displayed a keen inclination towards learning and discipline. He completed his initial schooling from government school Srandu and government school Kanipura, followed by higher secondary education from Government Higher Secondary School Anantnag. His lordships thereafter graduated in BSc from Government Degree College Anantnag and completed his LLB professional degree from Kashmir University, Srinagar in the year 1989. In January 1990, owing to the prevailing turmoil in Kashmir, his lordship migrated along with his family to Jammu. Soon thereafter, he enrolled as an advocate with the J&K Bar Council in 1990 and commenced practice before the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, working under the guidance of senior advocate Shri Jaswant Singh Kotwal. His lordship successfully cleared the KCS judicial examination in the year 1993, securing first position, and joined the judicial service as Munsaf in 1995. His first posting was as District Mobile Magistrate Traffic Udhumpur. He was promoted as sub-judge in 1997 and posted as sub-judge Electricity Magistrate Batod. His lordship also had the distinction of being appointed as the first railway magistrate at Jammu. Over the years, his lordships served in various capacities, including sub-judge at Bhadrava and Ramban, municipal magistrate Jammu, Chief Judicial Magistrate Udhumpur, and Deputy Registrar of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir. In the year 2007, his lordships was promoted as District and Session Judge and served with distinction as Additional District and Session Judge at Kathua, Jammu and Udhumpur, and later as Principal District Session Judge at Anantnag and Kathua. He also served as Special Anti-Corruption Judge CBI cases Jammu, Registrar Vigilance High Court of Jammu and Kashmir, and Principal District and Session Judge Jammu. Prior to his elevation to the High Court, his lordship was posted as Chairman Sales Tax Appellate Tribunal J&K. He was elevated as permanent judge of the Common High Court for the Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and took oath of the office on 7th of April 2020. During his tenure as a judge of this honorable court, his lordship decided a large number of cases across diverse jurisdictions, including constitutional matters, criminal law, service jurisprudence, writ jurisdiction, and allied fields. His judgments reflect clarity of thought, sound legal reasoning, and a balanced approach, harmonizing substantive and procedural law. His patience, courtesy, and judicial temperament greatly strengthened the confidence of litigants and members of the bar. His lordship truly exemplified the idea of judge of the masses. The bar always felt at ease before his lordship, who maintained firm discipline in court while remaining gracious, accessible, and fair. Unnecessary adjournments were politely but firmly declined, reinforcing the principle that rights flow from the faithful performance of duty. It's owing to his diligence, professional ethics, and ability to work harmoniously with all stakeholders that his lordship earned the trust and affection of the bar, which always regarded him as one of its own. At present, as president of J&K High Court Bar Association, I may state with conviction that His Lordship is a profound legal thinker, fully capable of appreciating the finest variations of law. From the very day of his elevation, His Lordships set a clear and inspiring example by fostering a culture and discipline, responsibility and accessibility within the institution. His Lordships consistently reflected his firm belief that Temple of Justice must always remain open and responsive. Guided by constitutional values and judicial propriety, His Lordships emphasized fairness, timelessness, and sensitivity in the administration of justice, thereby reinforcing public confidence in the judicial system. His Lordship was marked by restraint, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to the rule of law. His conduct on and off the bench has left a lasting imprint on this honorable court and shall continue to inspire judges and members of the bar alike. Today, as we bid farewell to the Honorable Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul from this honorable court, we do so with deep respect, admiration, and gratitude. On behalf of the entire bar, we extend our heartfelt best wishes and pray to Almighty to bless His Lordship with long life, good health, happiness, and a fulfilling and a meaningful journey ahead. I, on behalf of the Jammu and Kashmir High Court Bar Association, Jammu, convey our sincere congratulations to the Honorable Shri Vinod Chatterji Koul for having successfully discharged the holy and scared responsibility of justice dispensation with distinction, dignity, and devotion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Honorable the Chief Justice to deliver His Lordship's farewell address.
Brother Koul, his wife, Mrs. Barbara Koul, family members of Justice Koul and two of his special guests, Justice R.K. Nehru, a former judge of this court who's here with his daughter and granddaughter, and Justice Talwant Singh, a former judge of the Delhi High Court, who made time to be here with us all on this special occasion, and you're deeply welcomed, brother. My esteemed colleagues and their spouses, former Chief Justices, Justice Bilal Naski, Justice Pramod Kohli, Justice Tashi Rabastan, the Director General of Police, Mr. Nalin Prabhat, senior advocates, the Deputy Solicitor Generals of India, senior regional advocate generals, and government advocates joining us today, Mr. Nirmal Kotwal, the President Bar Association, dear members of the bar, Law Secretary, officers of the Registry and District Judiciary, officers from Civil and Police Administration, representatives of the print and electronic media, officers and members of the bar joining us virtually, quite a few of them. They've come from Srinagar. We deeply appreciate, and this amplifies the popularity of Brother Koul. They're there in huge numbers. I can see a few of them. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. Today's occasion, though ceremonial, is not one of finality. The laying of robes doesn't signify the end of an association with this institution. Rather, it marks a transition in its own form. A judge's bond with the court continues beyond the bench, though the values he upholds, the judgment he delivers, and the institutional imprint he leaves behind. My association with Justice Koul commenced on my assumption of charge as Chief Justice of this court. I may not have known him as closely as Brother Sanjay Dhar does. Nevertheless, even within this limited association, Justice Koul's contribution to this institution has been clearly perceptible. I may also note, as I've experienced myself on numerous occasions, maybe 5 minutes back in the common room, that Brother Koul possesses a sense of humor, marked by quiet grit and measured restraint, subtle and understated, often bringing perspective to serious deliberations. At this juncture, I must also reflect on a dimension of judicial life that often remains unseen. The office of a judge demands sustained sacrifice of one's inner pursuits of personal inclinations and often time that might otherwise be devoted to family, friends, and self. There is a common perception that the judge's duty begins at 10 in the morning and ends by 4 in the afternoon. But this perception is far from the truth. While the judge may be the visible face of the responsibility, the truth is that such service is never carried alone. The journey, therefore, is as much about Brother Koul as it is about those who walked silently alongside him. To the family, his late parents, his spouse in particular, his children, and his siblings, I wish to express the gratitude of this institution. Your patience, your understanding, and your quiet strength made it possible for Justice Koul to give his best to the bench. The long hours, the absent evenings, the mental preoccupation that inevitably accompanies judicial responsibility, these are burdens often shared more by the family than by the judges themselves. To his children, I would say you've grown up watching commitment, discipline, and integrity not as an abstract ideals, but as a lived example. That is a legacy far more enduring than any title or office. Whatever path you choose, the values you've seen at home will continue to guide you. And that too is a contribution to society. Today marks a new beginning for Brother Koul after years of living by the clock of the court and the demands of conscience. There is now time for family, for reflections, for pursuits long postponed, and perhaps even for indulgences the judicial life rarely permits. This transition is well earned, brother, so make the most of it. We wish Justice Koul good health, peace, and fulfillment in the years ahead. Confident that the institution has been stronger for his presence and wiser for his counsel. And as this year draws to a close and the court breaks for the winter vacation, I take this opportunity to extend my warm best wishes to all of you for the new year. May the coming year bring renewed possibilities, fulfillment, and warmth both in personal and professional life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lordship. I request Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Chatterji Koul to respond to the farewell address.
Honorable the Chief Justice, esteemed brothers and sister judges of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Honorable Mr. Justice Bilal Ahmed Nazki, former Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice Pramod Kohli, former Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice Tashi Ravastan, former Chief Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice R.K. Nehru, former Judge of the High Court, Honorable Mr. Justice Talwant Singh, former Judge of Delhi High Court, Senior Advocate Nirmal Kotwal, President High Court Bar Association, Senior Advocates Vishal Sharma and Mr. Tahir Majid Shamsi, DSGI, Ms. Monica Kohli, Senior Additional Advocate General, Senior Advocates of the Jammu and Kashmir Bar, Registrar General, Officers of the Registry and Staff of the High Court, Ms. Shri Nalin Prabhat, IPS Director General of Police, J&K, Shri Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary, Commissioner Secretary to Government Science and Technology Department, Shri Ramesh Kumar, IS Divisional Commissioner Jammu, Shri Bhim Singh Toti, IPS IGP Jammu, Shri Said Abid Rashid Shah, IS Secretary to Government Department of Health and Medical Education, Shri Achal Sethi, Secretary to Government Department of Law, IGP Security SSP JKPS Jammu and SSP Security Jammu, my family members, guests, and other members of the fraternity joining virtually. Ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply grateful and sincerely honored by the generous words spoken about me today as I stand before this august gathering to ceremoniously lay down the robes that I have worn with pride, humility, and devotion. I do so with a heart full of reflection and immense gratitude. I have had the privilege of serving for over 25 years as a judicial officer and for nearly 6 years as a judge of this High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. At this juncture, I humbly seek the blessings and good wishes of all present, not only for myself, but also for well-being of my family. The warmth, goodwill, and encouragement extended to me both within and beyond the courtroom have been constant source of strength throughout my journey. First and foremost, I bow In gratitude to the Almighty, to my beloved parents, and to my family, their faith, sacrifices, and unwavering support have been the foundation of every step I have taken in this journey. As I reflect upon my life's journey, my thoughts travel back to its early stages. I was born in village Hon'ble, and which is now in district Kulgam. I received my early education in government schools, and I graduated from Government Degree College, Anantnag, and obtained LLB degree from University of Kashmir in 1989. Soon thereafter came one of the most challenging phases of my life, the period of migration. As a Kashmiri Hindu, I, along with my parents and siblings, relocated to Jammu amidst profound uncertainty and extremely trying circumstances. In early days at Jammu, establishing a legal practice in an unfamiliar city was not so easy task. Providence, however, led me to Sri Rajesh Kotwal, advocate, whose guidance introduced me to late Sri Senior Advocate Sri Jaswant Singh Kotwal. Sri Jaswant Singh Kotwal, a well-known legal luminary, believed in me first by teaching me through dictation, then by encouraging me to draft, to reason, and to grow. Those days were my true classroom. His trust gave me the confidence to stand before courts, to speak, and more importantly, to listen and learn. Under his guidance and unwavering support, I was able to rise to the highest pedestal of my judicial career, for which I shall remain deeply and eternally grateful. I owe a profound debt of gratitude to Jammu Bar. This bar possesses a unique character, marked by warmth, courage, and fraternity. It welcomed me with open arms when I was still finding my footing. The senior members guided me generously. My peers extended friendship and respect. Their collective strength enabled me to grow, first as an advocate and later as a judge. I shall forever cherish the unwavering support and affection of Jammu Bar, which has always upheld the finest traditions of legal profession. Equally, I express my deep gratitude to the members of the Bar at Kashmir, whose professional competence, courtesy, and cooperation have been exemplary. Their commitment to the rule of law and their assistance at every stage have greatly enriched my judicial experience and strengthened the administration of justice. After some years at Bar, I cleared the KCS judicial examination and was appointed as Munsif. I served at various levels as subject and district judge, gaining valuable experience before being elevated as judge of this court in the year 2010. Throughout this journey, the cooperation extended by my colleagues, seniors and juniors alike, remain deeply etched in my memory. I am especially grateful to Honorable Miss Justice Geeta Mittal, who recommended my name for elevation and administered my oath. That moment remains one of the most cherished moments of my life. I must also express respect to the stalwarts who have led this institution with wisdom. Honorable Mr. Justice Pankaj Mittal, Honorable Mr. Justice Ali Mohammed Magre, Honorable Mr. Justice Tasir Avastan, Honorable Mr. Justice Koteshwar Singh, whose examples continue to inspire all of us on the bench. It has been an extraordinary privilege to work under the leadership of Honorable Chief Justice Justin Arun Pally during my tenure. I have had the honor of serving alongside remarkable colleagues, jurists whose intellect, fairness, and dedication to justice are inspiring. I would like to acknowledge with deep respect all my distinguished colleagues. Honorable Chief Justice Arun Pally, under whose guidance and vision we have worked over the past several months, this has been an enriching and instructive experience. Honorable Justice Sanjeev Kumar, a close brother on and off the bench, with whom my association spans many years. His meticulous analysis of each case, marked by depth, clarity, and legal precision, is widely respected and honored. Honorable Miss Justice Sindhu Sharma, whose journey from bar to bench I have had the privilege of witnessing. Always humble, thoughtful, and committed. Her balanced approach, clarity of thought, and gracious conduct on and off the bench have added quite strength and grace to the functioning of this court. Honorable Mr. Justice Rajneesh Oswal, a deep thinker, tireless worker, known for his uprightness, his meticulous analysis of each case and thoughtful approach to adjudication distinguish him in a most commendable manner. Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Dar, a lifelong friend since 1989, with whom I shared college, university, and professional life. His intellect, clarity, dedication to the institution, and unwavering commitment to justice have always been a source of inspiration, and working alongside him on the bench had been both a privilege and pleasure. He is a judge of exceptional acumen, whose judgments reflect profound reasoning and offer valuable guidance to all who follow the law. Honorable Mr. Justice Javed Iqbal, my classmate and long-time associate. Honorable Justice Muhammad Akram Chaudhry, my batchmate in the judiciary. It has been a privilege to journey alongside him on the bench. His attentive listening, calm temperament, and judicious approach reflect his commitment to fairness and integrity. Honorable Justice Rahul Bharati, distinguished both as an advocate and now as a judge of exceptional brilliance. His penetrating scrutiny and carefully reasoned judgments anchored in sound legal principles have meaningfully enriched the jurisprudence of the High Court. Justice Honorable Miss Justice Moksha Khujuria Kazmi, whose journey from bar to the bench reflects diligence and dedication, polite in demeanor, committed in approach, and firmly guided by the belief that justice must be both fair and timely. Her conduct and professionalism have brought distinction and grace to the bench. Honorable Mr. Justice Wasim Sadiq Nargal, a long-standing associate as a judge whose court demands the highest discipline, he has consistently upheld the cause of justice with dedication and integrity. Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Sekri, my batchmate and colleague, whose meticulous approach, integrity, and dedication to the bench have been exemplary. His keen understanding of the law and steadfast adherence to principles of justice distinguish him as a pillar of sound and fair adjudication. Honorable Mr. Justice Muhammad Yusuf Wani, whose professionalism, calm disposition, and conscientious approach to adjudication have earned him respect across the bar and the bench. Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Parihar and Honorable Mr. Justice Shahid Azim recently elevated hardworking and diligent judges. Their dedication, integrity, and thoughtful approach to every matter, combined with their enthusiasm and commitment, have already made a meaningful contribution to the bench. Each one of you, through your hard work, dedication, and fairness, has strengthened the dignity of this institution and the faith of the people in the judiciary. To have shared this journey with you is an honor that I will carry with me forever. Throughout my years on bench, I have tried to decide every matter with integrity, guided by evidence, conscience, and the rule of law, without fear and favor. The Constitution of India has been my guiding light and its principles my lifelong compass. Any satisfaction I derive from my work is owed largely to the constant cooperation and support of the learned members of the bar, both senior and young, to whom I express my heartfelt gratitude. I owe my deepest thanks to my family members, my late parents, instilled discipline and respect for elders, humility and compassion, guiding lights throughout my life. To my better half, Barbara Koul, I offer my heartfelt thanks. Her steadfast support, dedication, and unwavering commitment have been pillars of strength for me and my family. Special thanks to my children, Anishwar and Ankolika, the bright lights and joys of my life. I would be failing in my address if I do not utter a word or a few words in this August gathering about Shri Justice R.K. Nehru, whom I always regarded as fatherly figure and whose affection and blessings have remained a constant source of strength and guidance to me. I am also deeply grateful to Justice Talwant Singh, former judge of High Court of Delhi, who had traveled from Delhi to attend this farewell address, a gesture which I value with profound respect and appreciation. I would like to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude to Shri Mahendra Kumar Sharma, Registrar General, Principal Secretary to the Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Jammu and Kashmir Ladakh, Shri Nasir Ahmad Dar, Director J&K Judicial Academy, Registrar Judicial Jammu Srinagar. I am equally thankful to Joint Registrar Judicial Jammu and Srinagar and other officers of the registry whose professionalism, diligence, and coordinated function contributed to the efficient administration and smooth functioning of the court. I also express my sincere appreciation to my personal staff, Qazi Amjad Yusuf, Joint Registrar cum Secretary, Fida Ahmed, Joint Registrar cum Secretary, Ejaz Ahmed Darji, Secretary, Tanzila Bench Secretary, Bir Bahadur Secretary, Suresh Bench Secretary, Mansoor Ahmed Bench Secretary, Manzoor Hassan Private Secretary, Imtiazul Ghani Private Secretary, Shabroz Ahmed Junior Stenographer, Mushtaq Ahmed Ashar, Javed Ahmed Ashar, Fayad Ahmed Restorer, Uzma Mehraj Research Assistant, Shaukat Ahmed Orderly at my official residence, Javed Ahmed Orderly, Farooq Ahmed Orderly, Wahid Ahmed Surinder Singh, my PSOs, Zahur Ahmed Escort Driver, whose quiet efficiency, dedication, and unwavering professionalism have been an immense assistance to me throughout my tenure. Their commitment to duty, attention to detail, and sense of responsibility ensured that the work of court was carried out smoothly and with dignity. I am grateful to the newly appointed Registrar Infrastructure, Mr. Said Tasduq Qadri, and Mr. Nazir Hussain, Accounts Officer, High Court Wing, Srinagar, whose contribution to this institution is indispensable and deeply appreciated. I am also equally grateful to Protocol, Accounts, and other sections of this code for their consistent cooperation and seamless logistic support, which greatly facilitated the discharge of my judicial responsibility. Their behind-the-scene contribution has been integral to the effective functions of the institution. As I take my leave from this August court, I do so with humility and gratitude. This institution has given me honor, purpose, and a lifetime of learning. While titles and offices may fade, the value of justice, integrity, and service shall remain with me forever. Though the moment has come to take my leave, I shall not speak of goodbye, as I have always believed there are no goodbyes. Wherever you are, maybe you will remain in my heart. Before I conclude, I wish each one of you the very best in all your endeavors. May you continue to uphold the values of justice, integrity, and service. Thank you. Jai Hind. And also Happy New Year.
Thank you, Lordship. I seek the permission of Honorable the Chief Justice to close the proceedings. Thank you, Lordship. Dignitaries and guests and learned advocates are requested to join us over a cup of tea in the back lawns of the High Court.